Restore yourself, rearrange your broken self. Introduction. In a world filled with constant distractions, the most revolutionary act you can undertake is to focus on yourself. Restore yourself, rearrange your broken self is not just a guide to self-improvement, it's a call to action for a profound personal revolution. Imagine embarking on a project where the subject is your own life, and the blueprint is crafted from your deepest desires and aspirations. This book serves as both your guide and toolkit for reconstructing a life that aligns perfectly with your authentic self. With each page, you'll be laying a new foundation, erecting stronger pillars of self-esteem, and designing spaces in your life that bring joy and purpose. The focus on yourself is crucial because the relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. When you're not aligned internally, every external challenge becomes more difficult to navigate. This book offers a step-by-step approach to help you cultivate a daily practice of self-focus. This practice will strengthen your internal alignment and enhance your ability to engage with the world around you. Each chapter is dedicated to unlocking another aspect of yourself that deserves attention, from refining your mental health and bolstering emotional resilience to prioritizing physical well-being and nurturing spiritual growth. Drawing on a combination of scientific research, psychological theory, and real-life testimonials, this book provides both the insights and practical tools needed to maintain a steadfast focus on yourself. You will learn how to break free from the clutter of societal expectations and personal insecurities to uncover and cultivate your true potential. Restore Yourself is more than just a self-help book, it's a lifelong companion in your journey towards self-fulfillment and happiness. Prepare to transform your life, one focused day at a time. Chapter 1: Rediscover Your Passions. In the journey of self-rebuilding, it's vital to rediscover your passions. They are the fire that lights your path, the spark that ignites your ambition, and the driving force that propels you forward. Passions give you a sense of purpose, a reason to get up in the morning, and a mission to contribute to the world. To rediscover your passions, start by reflecting on what you loved doing as a child. What activities made you lose track of time? What topics couldn't you stop talking about? Often, childhood interests provide clues to what naturally draws you. Next, pay attention to what excites you in the present. What topics do you find yourself drawn to? What activities make your heart race with excitement? These are often indicators of your underlying passions. Remember, it's okay if your passions have changed over time. What matters is that you're honest with yourself about what truly interests you now. Don't let societal expectations or pressure from others sway you. This is your journey, your life, and ultimately, your happiness. Finally, don't be afraid to explore new interests. Life is an ongoing journey of discovery and self-growth. You never know what new passion might be waiting just around the corner. Rediscovering your passions is a pivotal step in self-rebuilding. They'll guide you, motivate you, and fuel your desire to build a life that's authentically yours. Chapter 2: Cultivate Self-Awareness. Unearthing your true self begins with cultivating self-awareness. It's like opening a book that's all about you. Every page, every word reflects who you are, what you feel, and how you react. It's a journey inward, an exploration of your deepest crevices, your strengths, your weaknesses, your dreams, and your fears. To cultivate self-awareness, you've got to be brutally honest with yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and see beyond the physical. What are your values? What motivates you? What triggers your emotions? No one knows you better than you do, so be your own detective. Pursue the truth of your being. Listen to your internal dialogue. Is it positive or negative? Does it uplift you or pull you down? Your thoughts shape your reality. If they're not serving you, it's time to change the narrative. You have the power to control your thoughts, to choose positivity over negativity, to choose self-love over self-doubt. Remember, cultivating self-awareness isn't a one-time thing. It's a continuous process, a lifelong journey. Be patient with yourself. Don't rush. Don't force. Let the process be organic. Every day, you'll discover something new about yourself. Every day, you'll grow. You'll evolve. The more you know yourself, the better you'll understand others. Self-awareness isn't just about self-improvement, it's also about building better relationships, making better decisions, and living a better life. Truly, self-awareness is the key to self-rebuilding. So start today. Cultivate self-awareness. Unearth your true self. Chapter 3: Prioritize your well-being. As you cultivate self-awareness and begin to understand yourself better, it's equally important to prioritize your well-being. It's not enough just to know who you are, you must also take care of that person. You're your most essential asset, and it's pivotal that you treat yourself with the same care and consideration you'd give to someone you deeply love. Prioritizing your well-being doesn't mean you're being selfish or neglecting your responsibilities. It's about creating a balance between your physical, mental, and emotional health. It's about putting yourself first so you can be there for others when you're at your best. When you're at your best, you can give your best to the world around you. Start by listening to your body and honoring its needs. If you're tired, rest. If you're hungry, eat nourishing food. If you're stressed, find ways to relax. Your body constantly communicates with you, and it's your responsibility to listen and respond. Also, pay attention to your emotions. Don't suppress them. Acknowledge them and seek to understand what they're trying to tell you. It's okay to be sad, angry, or afraid. These feelings don't define you, but ignoring them can have negative impacts on your well-being. Remember, prioritizing your well-being is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the foundation upon which you build a fulfilling life. So make it a daily practice. Your future self will thank you for it. Chapter 4: Develop healthy habits. Building healthy habits might seem intimidating, but remember, it's not about making huge, immediate changes. It's about taking small, manageable steps that gradually lead you towards a healthier lifestyle. You don't have to overhaul your entire life in one day. Start by identifying 1 or 2 habits that you'd like to develop. Consider your daily routine. Is there something you'd like to change? Maybe you want to get more sleep, eat healthier, or exercise more regularly. Whatever it is, pinpoint it and then create a plan to make it happen. Be specific about what you want to achieve and how you'll do it. Instead of saying, "I'll eat healthier," say, "I'll replace my afternoon snack with a piece of fruit." Remember, consistency is key. It's better to stick with a small change consistently than to try a big change and give up. It might be challenging in the beginning, but over time, these new habits will become second nature. Not only will you start to feel physically better, but your mental and emotional health will also benefit. Lastly, be patient with yourself. Developing healthy habits takes time, and there will be setbacks. But don't let that discourage you. Instead, see it as a learning opportunity. Each time you stumble, you're learning what works and what doesn't. Keep going, keep trying, and soon enough, those healthy habits will be a regular part of your life. You're worth the effort, so keep focusing on you every day. Chapter 5: Embrace personal growth. Have you ever wondered about the potential that lies within you? It's vast, uncharted, and waiting to be discovered. Embracing personal growth is the key to tapping into this potential. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone and daring to explore new territories of self-discovery. Remember, it's not always going to be smooth sailing, but that's what makes the journey worth it. Start by acknowledging that you're a work in progress. It's alright to not have all the answers right now. Life's a journey of learning and evolving. Allow yourself the grace to make mistakes. They're stepping stones to your growth, not symbols of failure. Next, cultivate a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to learn, to adapt, to rise above challenges. There's no such thing as a setback, only a setup for a comeback. You're stronger than you think, and each hurdle is an opportunity to prove it to yourself. Then, set personal goals. They're your roadmap, guiding you towards becoming a better version of yourself. Don't be afraid to dream big. You're capable of so much more than you realize. Lastly, embrace change. It's inevitable and the only constant in life. Instead of resisting, treat it as an exciting adventure, a chance to learn something new about yourself. In the end, embracing personal growth is about falling in love with the process of becoming the best version of you. It's about celebrating your progress, no matter how small. You're on a path of self-discovery, and each step you take brings you closer to realizing your full potential. Chapter 6. Reflect on your values. 5 core values, that's what you need to identify and reflect on as you rebuild yourself. You're probably wondering, what exactly are these values? They are the principles that drive your behavior, influence your actions, and shape your personal identity. Think about it, when you face a pivotal decision, what do you consider? It's your values, isn't it? They're your inner compass, guiding you through the winding paths of life. They're your soul's anchor, holding you steady in the stormy seas of uncertainty. Now, you may ask, how do I discover these values? The answer is simple: reflection. Take a step back and observe your life. Look at your actions, your decisions, your highs, your lows. What are the recurring themes? What are the constants? These are your values. They could be anything from honesty to courage, compassion to perseverance, loyalty to creativity. Once you've identified your values, embrace them. They're your essence, your very being. Don't be ashamed of them, even if they seem different or unconventional. Remember, it's you we're talking about, unique, special you. There's no right or wrong here. Your values are a reflection of you, not society. Reflecting on your values isn't just about knowing who you are. It's about loving who you are and respecting who you could become. It's a journey of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and self-improvement. So, my friend, take that journey. Reflect. Discover. Love. Improve. Because you're worth it. Chapter 7. Set achievable goals. Now that you've identified and embraced your core values, it's time to use them as your foundation to set achievable goals. This isn't about setting grandiose, unattainable dreams. It's about building a realistic path forward, one that aligns with your values and leads you to a life you're proud of. Don't view goals as massive, intimidating mountains. Instead, see them as stepping stones on your path to personal growth. Break down your aspirations into manageable, achievable objectives. Remember, you're not in a race. The journey of self-improvement is a marathon, not a sprint, and every step forward is a victory worth celebrating. Setting achievable goals is about balance. Aim high, but stay grounded. Dream big, but remain practical. It's about understanding your limitations and working within them to push yourself further. You've got the potential to reach heights you've never dreamt of, but it starts with taking that first step. You might stumble, and that's okay. Failure isn't a sign of weakness, but a stepping stone to strength. Every misstep is a lesson learned, a tool to better equip you for your journey ahead. Be patient with yourself, but also be persistent. Keep your eyes on the prize, but don't forget to appreciate the journey. Remember, the path to self-improvement is paved with small, consistent steps. Each goal you achieve, no matter how small, is a milestone on your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. Chapter 8. Practice self-care routines. Embracing self-care routines is a pivotal step in rebuilding yourself. It's not just about pampering yourself with a spa day or indulging in your favorite dessert. It's more profound and essential than that. Self-care is about nourishing your mind, body, and soul every single day. Think of yourself as a garden. You need sunlight, water, and nutrients to grow and flourish. Just as a garden needs daily care, you too need regular nurturing. Your body needs exercise, nutritious food, and rest. Your mind needs stimulation, peace, and clarity. Your soul needs love, joy, and purpose. That's what self-care is all about. Create a daily routine that caters to your needs. It could be as simple as a morning jog to boost your energy, or a quiet meditation session to clear your mind. You could read a book to feed your intellect, or listen to music to soothe your soul. The key is consistency. Make these activities a part of your everyday life. Remember, it's okay to prioritize yourself. In fact, it's necessary. You can't pour from an empty cup. You need to refill yourself first before you can give to others. So don't feel guilty about taking time for yourself. You're not being selfish, you're being wise. Self-care is an investment in yourself, and it pays dividends in terms of improved physical health, mental clarity, and emotional well-being. It's a crucial component of self-rebuilding. So start today. Embrace self-care. Nourish yourself. You deserve it. Chapter 9: Foster Meaningful Relationships. While you're working on caring for yourself, it's also important to foster meaningful relationships with others. In the hustle of life, we often neglect the connections that make our journey worthwhile. So take a moment to reflect on the relationships in your life. Are they reflecting your journey of self-improvement? If not, it's time to reevaluate. Building strong relationships isn't about quantity, but the quality of connections you maintain. You don't need hundreds of friends on social media, but a few close bonds that truly understand and support you. It's about building bridges, not walls. Remember, it's okay to let go of relationships that drain you. It's not selfish, it's self-care. You're allowed to choose who gets to be a part of your life. Surround yourself with positivity, with people who inspire you, make you laugh, and help you when you fall. These are the connections that refuel your spirit and help you grow as an individual. Nurture these relationships. Engage in honest conversations. Share your dreams and fears. Listen and show empathy. It's these little things that strengthen the bond. Love and respect are two-way streets, so ensure you're giving as much as you're receiving. In the end, meaningful relationships enrich our lives and contribute profoundly to our journey of self-improvement. They help us see life from different perspectives, teaching us empathy, patience, and love. Remember, while you're rebuilding yourself, don't forget to build bridges with others. It's the connections we make that truly define us. Chapter 10: Unlock Your Creative Potential. Every single day holds a wealth of creative potential that's just waiting to be tapped into. You're a powerhouse of ideas, a generator of innovation, filled with the capacity to create something out of nothing. All you need to do is tap into it. Start by finding your passion. What makes your heart race? What ideas keep you awake at night? These are the things that will fuel your creative spirit. Once you've found your passion, don't let it sit idle. Use it. Nurture it. Let it drive your every action. Next, surround yourself with inspiration. It can be books, art, nature, people, or even silence. Creativity thrives in an environment that's rich with stimuli. Absorb everything around you. Let your senses soak it all in, and then let your imagination run wild. Remember, creativity isn't just about being artistic. It's about finding new ways to solve problems, seeing the world from a different perspective, and challenging the status quo. It's about breaking free from the constraints of conventional thinking and daring to explore the uncharted territories of your mind. Finally, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Creativity is a process of trial and error. Every failure is a stepping stone on your path to success. It's a lesson learned, a new insight gained. So embrace your mistakes, learn from them, and let them guide you towards your creative peak. Tapping into your creative potential is an exciting journey. Start today and discover a whole new world within you. Chapter 11, Overcome Limiting Beliefs. Releasing your creative potential can sometimes hit a roadblock in the form of self-imposed limiting beliefs. You may not even realize you're carrying these hindrances around. They're the whispers in your mind telling you that you're not good enough, that you're bound to fail, that there's no point in even trying. Let's challenge these beliefs together. First, recognize that these limiting beliefs aren't facts, but rather perceptions shaped by past experiences. They're not the ultimate truth about your potential or capabilities. You've got to challenge them, question them, and ultimately let them go. It's not easy, but it's essential for your growth. Second, acknowledge that everyone makes mistakes and fails at times. It's a part of the learning process and a stepping stone to your success. Embrace your failures, learn from them, and use them as fuel to propel you forward. Don't let them define you or limit your potential. Finally, replace your negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Instead of telling yourself, "I can't," say, "I can and I will." Visualize your success and let it drive you towards your goals. Believe in your abilities and don't let anyone, including yourself, tell you otherwise. Chapter 12, Manage Stress Effectively. You've tackled limiting beliefs, now let's take on another critical aspect of personal growth, effectively managing stress. Stress is like a stealthy intruder, creeping into your life, wreaking havoc on your body, and clouding your mind. But remember, you have the power to control it. First, identify the sources of your stress. They're not always obvious, and it's all too easy to overlook your own stress-inducing thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Once you've pinpointed these stressors, you can start working towards managing them. Exercise is a fantastic way to combat stress. It may seem contradictory, but putting physical stress on your body through exercise can relieve mental stress. The benefits are strongest when you exercise regularly. You don't have to be a fitness fanatic, just get moving. Whether it's walking the dog, dancing in your living room, or hitting the gym, find what works for you. Next, focus on your diet. What we put in our bodies profoundly impacts how we feel. Consuming a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can help you feel better overall and cope with stress more effectively. Finally, practice mindfulness. This could be through meditation, yoga, or just spending a quiet moment with yourself. Mindfulness helps to anchor you in the present moment, steering your mind away from stressful thoughts. Chapter 13, Build Emotional Intelligence. Traversing the landscape of your emotions, building emotional intelligence is a fundamental step towards personal growth. It's about recognizing and understanding your feelings as well as those of others. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is your ability to manage and use your emotions in positive and constructive ways. It's not just about being in touch with your feelings, but understanding how emotions can influence your thoughts and actions. Start by becoming more aware of your emotions. As you go through your day, pay attention to the emotions you experience and how they're connected to your thoughts and actions. When you're frustrated, what's really going on? When you're elated, why? This isn't about judging your feelings, but understanding them. Next, practice emotional regulation. It's easy to react impulsively when strong emotions hit, but with practice, you can learn to manage your emotional responses and react in more controlled, beneficial ways. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, but rather acknowledging them and then deciding how best to respond. Lastly, cultivate empathy. Understanding your own emotions can help you better understand others. Empathy isn't just feeling for others, but with them. It's about stepping into their shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. Chapter 14, Celebrate Small Victories. As you build your emotional intelligence, remember to pause and acknowledge your progress. Celebrating small victories isn't about self-indulgence, it's about self-recognition and self-appreciation. Every step forward, however small, is a badge of honor to your determination, resilience, and growth. Think about it, each day, you're making decisions, overcoming challenges, and charting a course through life's ups and downs. That's no small feat, so when you achieve something, no matter how small it might seem, don't let it go unnoticed. You've earned it. You've worked hard, and that deserves recognition. Now you might wonder, why should I celebrate small victories when there are bigger goals to achieve? Remember, it's the little wins that pave the way for the bigger ones. They boost your confidence, keep you motivated, and remind you of your potential. So celebrate every milestone, every hurdle crossed, every improvement, however minuscule it might seem. Perhaps you finally managed to wake up early today, or you managed to stay calm in a stressful situation. Maybe you achieved a minor goal at work or even completed a small house chore you've been putting off. Each of these are victories in their own right, and they deserve to be celebrated. Chapter 15: Embrace Lifelong Learning. In the vast landscape of life, every day presents a new opportunity to learn and grow. You're never too old, too experienced, or too knowledgeable to discover something new. So embrace lifelong learning. It's not just about acquiring new skills or knowledge, but also about fostering a mindset of curiosity and openness. Remember, learning isn't restricted to formal education. It can be as simple as reading a new book, exploring a new place, or even engaging in a thought-provoking conversation. It's about expanding your horizons, challenging your preconceptions, and enriching your understanding of the world. Now you might be thinking, I'm busy. I've got a lot on my plate already. And that's understandable. But here's the thing, lifelong learning doesn't necessarily require a massive time commitment. You can start small. Dedicate a few minutes each day to something new. Listen to a podcast during your commute, read an article during lunch, watch a TED Talk before bed. But what's most important is your attitude. Approach every day with the mindset of a learner. Be open to new ideas. Be curious. Ask questions. Never stop growing. Never stop evolving. Chapter 16: Nurture Your Inner Strength. Forge ahead with the might of your inner strength. It's the unyielding force within you that fuels your determination, resilience, and self-belief. It's not about physical power, instead, it's that quiet, persistent voice urging you to rise every time you fall. It's about recognizing your inherent worth and believing in your potential. It's your inner strength, and it's time you give it the nurture it deserves. Start by acknowledging your strengths. Often, you're so engrossed in working on your weaknesses that you forget to appreciate what you're already good at. You're talented, unique, and have overcome obstacles that attest to your strength. So don't be shy about applauding yourself. It's not arrogance, it's self-recognition. Next, build resilience. Life's not always smooth sailing, and it's your inner strength that will help you weather the storm. Be patient with yourself. Understand that failure is a stepping stone to success, and maintain an optimistic outlook. Remember, resilience isn't about avoiding stress, but learning to thrive within it. Lastly, practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself the way you'd treat a dear friend. Replace self-criticism with self-acceptance. Understand that it's okay to not be perfect. You're a work in progress, and that's perfectly fine. Nurturing your inner strength is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of self-discovery, self-growth, and self-love. Chapter 17: Improve Work-Life Balance. Balancing work and personal life is another powerful step towards rebuilding yourself. It's not just about clocking hours at work and then rushing home to manage personal responsibilities. It's about creating harmony between the two, ensuring neither side is neglected. Imagine work and life as two sides of the same coin, each equally important. You can't have a full coin with only one side, can you? The same goes for your work-life balance. Strive to give them equal importance and watch your productivity and fulfillment soar. Consider setting boundaries. You've got to know when to switch off your work mode and step into your personal space. It's okay to say no to after-hours work emails. It's okay to keep your weekends free for family and self-care. Remember, you're more than your job. Take time to unwind. Your mind and body need rest to function at their best. Whether it's a quick walk during lunch break, a relaxing yoga session after work, or simply reading your favorite book on a quiet evening, find what helps you relax. Remember, your worth isn't determined by how long you work or how much you achieve. It's about who you are as a person, how you treat others, and how you treat yourself. Improving your work-life balance isn't an overnight task. It's a journey. It's a process. It requires patience, persistence, and self-love. But once you master it, you'll find a newfound sense of happiness and fulfillment that will leave you feeling empowered and refreshed. You'll be one step closer to rebuilding yourself, focusing on you every day. Chapter 18, Discover Your Purpose. Finding your purpose in life might seem like a formidable task, but it's an essential part of rebuilding yourself. Think of it as a compass guiding you towards fulfillment and happiness. You may feel a bit lost now, but that's okay. It's all part of the journey. Start by asking yourself, what really matters to me? Your purpose isn't about what you do, it's about who you are. It's what makes you excited, what gets you out of bed each morning. It's what you do even if you didn't get paid for it. And don't rush it. Good things take time. Next, try to look beyond yourself. Purpose often comes from serving others. What problems in the world do you wish to solve? What cause are you passionate about? Your purpose can be as grand as changing the world or as simple as making someone's day brighter. There's no right or wrong answer here. It's all about you. Finally, remember that your purpose can evolve as you grow and change. So will your purpose. It's not a fixed point, but a direction. So don't worry if you don't have it all figured out. The important thing is to start. Discovering your purpose is an introspective journey that will bring you closer to your true self. Embrace it and let it guide you in this exciting process of self-rebuilding. Remember, the most important relationship in life is the one you have with yourself. Keep nurturing it, and you'll find your purpose along the way. Chapter 19, Enhance Mental Clarity. Having a clear sense of purpose is only the first step towards rebuilding yourself. Now it's time to enhance your mental clarity. This might sound intimidating, but don't be discouraged. You've got this. Imagine your mind as a lake. When the water is calm, you can see right to the bottom. But when it's turbulent, everything becomes distorted. Your thoughts are like that lake. When they're calm, you can think clearly, make better decisions, and focus on your purpose. But when they're chaotic, everything becomes unclear. So how do you calm this lake? Start by eliminating unnecessary distractions. Turn off your phone, clear your workspace, do whatever it takes to create a peaceful environment. You'll be surprised at how much easier it is to think clearly when you're not constantly being interrupted. Next, practice mindfulness. This doesn't necessarily mean meditating for hours on end, although that can certainly help. It just means being present in the moment, paying attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This can help you identify negative thought patterns and replace them with more positive ones. Finally, take care of your physical health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can all contribute to mental clarity. You can't expect your mind to function at its best if your body isn't in peak condition. Remember, enhancing mental clarity is a process. It takes time and practice. But with persistence, you'll find yourself thinking more clearly, making better decisions, and moving more purposefully towards your goals. Chapter 20, Develop Resilient Strategies. Let's face it, life will throw curveballs at you. It's not about avoiding them, but learning how to hit them out of the park. That's where resilience comes in. It's your secret weapon in handling life's unexpected twists and turns. But how do you build resilience, you ask? Firstly, practice optimism. Yes, practice. It's not about being naive or living in denial. It's about choosing to see opportunities amidst obstacles. It's a shift in perspective that you'll need to consciously cultivate. It's tough, but remember, you're tougher. Secondly, keep things in perspective. Life's difficulties can often feel overwhelming, but remember, this too shall pass. Learn to differentiate between a bad day and a bad life. Your circumstances don't define you, your reaction to them does. Thirdly, create a support network. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, not pull you down. Reach out, connect, share your struggles. You're not alone. Your tribe can be your greatest strength. Lastly, take care of yourself. It sounds simple, yet it's often overlooked. Exercise, eat well, get enough sleep, take time for yourself, do what you love. Prioritize your well-being because you can't pour from an empty cup. Building resilience is a journey, not a destination. It's a constant process of learning, growing, and becoming stronger. You've got this. You're on your way to rebuilding yourself, one step at a time. Chapter 21, Foster Self-Acceptance. While resilience is your shield against the world's challenges, self-acceptance is the foundation on which you build your inner strength. It's the quiet assurance that you're enough, just as you are. Embrace your flaws, appreciate your uniqueness, and celebrate your victories, however small. No one's perfect, and that's perfectly okay. Self-acceptance isn't about complacency, though. It's about acknowledging where you are now so you can chart a path to where you want to be. It's about understanding that your worth isn't tied to your achievements, mistakes, or the opinions of others. You're valuable simply because you exist. Start by forgiving yourself for past mistakes. They're lessons, not life sentences. Then, replace negative self-talk with affirming words. When you stumble upon a weakness, don't beat yourself up. Instead, see it as an area for growth. Remember, comparison is the thief of joy. You're not in competition with anyone. Each person's journey is unique, and so is yours. Celebrate your progress, no matter how slow or small. Each step forward is a victory. Finally, surround yourself with positivity. People who support and uplift you, books that inspire you, music that makes you happy. Cultivate an environment that nourishes your soul. Fostering self-acceptance is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, and that's okay. You're a work in progress, and each day you're becoming a better version of yourself. So be patient with yourself, believe in your worth, and remember, you're enough, just as you are. Chapter 22, Unlock Your Full Potential. Amid the journey of self-acceptance lies a hidden treasure waiting to be unearthed, your full potential. It's not about becoming someone new, but rather peeling back the layers of doubt and fear to reveal the extraordinary person you've always been. Take a step back and ask yourself, what am I capable of? Don't be shy. This isn't the time to downplay your abilities. It's time to recognize and embrace them. You've got strengths you've never even thought to tap into. So challenge yourself. Set goals that scare you a little. Why? Because they'll push you to grow. Remember, it's okay to stumble. It's okay to fall. What's not okay is staying down. You're stronger than any obstacle that stands in your way. You've got this. Every failure is just another stepping stone on the path to success. Don't let setbacks discourage you. Let them drive you. Unlocking your full potential is a journey, not a destination. It's about constant learning and growth. It's about pushing past your limits and discovering how much more you can achieve. But most importantly, it's about believing in yourself. You've got the power to do incredible things. So take the reins, steer your life in the direction you want it to go, and watch as you surprise even yourself with what you're capable of. Chapter 23, Nurture Appreciation. Life's path is often rocky, but gratitude is a potent tool for personal growth. Why focus on gratitude? It's simple. It shifts your perspective from what you lack to what you already possess. It's about valuing your current blessings, which can profoundly alter your outlook. Begin with small steps. Each morning, before diving into your day, take a moment to appreciate life's simple pleasures, the sun's warmth, your coffee's flavor, or your bed's comfort. These seemingly insignificant things can bring joy to your heart. That's the magic of gratitude. Establish a daily habit of listing 3 things you're thankful for. It could be anything: a stranger's kindness, your family's love, or progress in your personal journey. This practice not only fosters a positive mindset but also builds resilience in the face of challenges. Remember, cultivating gratitude isn't about ignoring or concealing your problems. It's about finding glimmers of hope and positivity amid chaos. It's about recognizing the good in your life and letting it empower you to face your challenges head-on. There's always something to be grateful for, you just need to look for it. So start today, start now. Nurture gratitude and witness how it transforms your life, your perspective, and your journey toward self-improvement. Chapter 24, Confront Change Bravely. Change, like the tide, is constant and unavoidable. It's a fundamental aspect of life that you can't escape, no matter how hard you try. But here's the thing, you don't need to fear change. Instead, you can learn to embrace it with courage and grace. View change as an opportunity for growth, a pathway to new beginnings. You're not losing something, you're gaining a chance to become a better version of yourself. It won't be easy, but you've got this. Remember, you're stronger and more resilient than you realize. It's natural to feel apprehensive or even scared when facing change. That's okay, those feelings are valid. But don't let them paralyze you. Instead, use them as fuel to push through and face the unknown. It's in these moments of uncertainty that you'll discover your true strength. When change comes knocking, don't hide away. Stand tall, look it in the eye, and welcome it with open arms. It's a new adventure, a chance to learn and grow, to rebuild yourself from the ground up. Embrace it. Let it mold you, shape you, redefine who you are. Most importantly, be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, it's a journey, not a destination. So take it one step at a time. Breathe and trust in the process. You're on your way to becoming the best version of yourself, and that's something to be proud of. Embrace change with courage, and you'll find that it's not as daunting as it seems. Chapter 25, Unveil Your True Self. Revealing your authentic self is crucial to rebuilding yourself. It involves identifying your core values, embracing your imperfections, trusting your journey, building self-confidence, and harnessing the power of positive thinking. Let's explore how these elements can transform your life and guide you towards a more genuine, fulfilled, and happier self. Dive deep into your essence by identifying your personal core values. These values are your compass, guiding you towards your true north. They shape your worldview, influence your decisions, and define your actions. To uncover these guiding principles, reflect on your life's highlights. What moments make you feel truly alive? Jot them down. Now identify the values inherent in these moments. Was it integrity, adventure, compassion? Next, prioritize. You can't stand for everything, so choose what matters most. Which values are non-negotiable? Which ones ignite your soul with passion? Remember, there's no right or wrong here. It's about authenticity. It's about you. Finally, align your actions with these values. Live them, breathe them. They're not just words, they're your life's blueprint. When challenges arise, they'll be your rock. It's a journey, but you're not alone in this. Be patient, be kind to yourself. You're diving deep, unearthing your authentic self, and trust me, it's worth every step. Embracing your imperfections isn't about celebrating flaws, it's about accepting your whole, authentic self. It's understanding that you're a masterpiece in progress, with every knot, crack, and rough edge adding to your unique beauty. You don't need to be perfect to be exceptional. Remember, even the moon has its dark spots, yet it still shines brilliantly in the darkness. Your imperfections are part of what makes you unique, what sets you apart in a world where it's all too easy to blend in. Take a moment to reflect on what you consider your imperfections. Are they truly flaws, or are they unique aspects of your personality that you've been conditioned to see as negatives? Understand that you're not defined by your imperfections. They're a part of you, but they don't own you. They're simply chapters in your story, not the whole book. Having acknowledged your imperfections, it's just as important to trust in the unique path that is your life journey. Your path is unlike anyone else's, and it's vital to bear that in mind. Your experiences, choices, and mistakes are what mold you into who you are. They're not only inevitable but also essential. To trust your journey is to embrace uncertainty, to find comfort amidst chaos, and to recognize that it's okay not to have all the answers. It's like charting a course with multiple detours, without a clear destination. But remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Acknowledge the power of your decisions, the strength of your own resilience. This trust in yourself and your journey is an affirmation of your authenticity. It's about being real, being you, even when the world tries to mold you into something else. Releasing your authentic self is the cornerstone of building self-confidence. It's about letting go of the fear and uncertainty that holds you back and embracing all that makes you unique. You've got a universe of potential inside you, just waiting for you to tap into. Don't be afraid to shine. Start by acknowledging your strengths and accomplishments. You've come a long way, haven't you? Each step you've taken, every challenge you've overcome, has shaped you into the person you are today. That's something to be proud of. Next, work on accepting your flaws and failures. They're part of you as much as your successes. Sure, they might sting sometimes, but they're also your greatest teachers. Embrace them, learn from them, and use them as stepping stones to reach higher heights. Finally, believe in yourself. You're capable of more than you think. You've got this. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. Let your light shine bright. Be bold, be brave, be you. Continuing your journey towards self-confidence, let's illuminate another aspect of your inner strength, the power of positive thinking. This isn't about ignoring life's troubles. Instead, it's about approaching hardships with a productive, optimistic mindset. You see, your thoughts can shape your reality. They're like a compass, guiding your actions and influencing your responses to life's challenges. When you replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations, you're setting a course for success. Your mind becomes fertile ground, nurturing seeds of self-belief and resilience. Embrace the power of positive thinking. Start by identifying your self-limiting beliefs. Once you've recognized them, replace them with empowering thoughts. You're stronger than you think, and you're capable of achieving more than you imagine. Emotional intelligence is your secret weapon, your inner guiding star leading you toward authenticity. It's not merely understanding your emotions, it's about harnessing them. You've got a well of feelings within you. Let's learn to navigate them. Picture your emotions as a vibrant palette of paints, each color representing a different feeling. You're the artist, and your life is the canvas. Some days are blue, filled with melancholy. Others are radiant yellows of joy. Recognizing these colors gives you the power to create your masterpiece. Sure, it's challenging. You'll face emotions you'd rather avoid, but that's where growth lies. It's like braving a storm to witness the rainbow. Remember, you're stronger than your struggles. Start by acknowledging your feelings. Are you angry? Sad? Excited? Don't just feel, understand why. Once you've pinpointed the source, you're already halfway there. Practicing emotional intelligence is a journey of self-discovery, a path to authenticity. It's not a one-day task, it's a lifestyle. So don't rush it. Embrace it. Every day, you're one step closer to revealing your true self. Now isn't that a journey worth venturing on? Imagine holding a magnifying glass to your life, focusing on the present moment. That's mindfulness. It's being aware, alert, and alive in the now. It's not about silencing your thoughts, but acknowledging them without reaction or judgment. It's about wrapping yourself in the comfort of the present instead of being wrapped up in past regrets or future anxieties. It's about perceiving the world through a lens of authenticity, an authentic you, feeling every emotion, every sensation, without rushing to label or judge. That's the beauty of mindfulness. It doesn't ask you to be anything you're not, but to be everything you are. Mindfulness is a journey, not a destination. It's a practice, a skill, a discipline. It requires patience and self-love. Remember, it's okay to lose focus, to wander off, but it's important to gently guide yourself back to the moment. Cultivate this mindful awareness daily. Make it a habit. Watch as it slowly peels away layers of stress, worry, and self-doubt, revealing a more authentic, more resilient you. And through this journey, you'll realize that the greatest gift you can give yourself is the present moment. Embrace it. Venturing on the path of personal growth can feel intimidating, but it's a journey each of us must undertake to reveal our authentic selves. It's not about becoming someone else, it's about becoming who you truly are. This is a process of discovering, accepting, and embracing your unique qualities, strengths, and even weaknesses. Remember, it's okay to be imperfect. Perfection is an illusion. The beauty of personal growth lies in your ability to accept your flaws and work on them. You'll surprise yourself with the strength you didn't know you had. Prioritize personal growth by setting aside time each day for self-reflection. Ask yourself, what can I learn from my experiences? How can I grow from them? Embrace change, it's the only constant in life. Open your mind to new ideas, perspectives, and opportunities. Stay committed to your personal growth journey. It might get tough, but remember, you're in control. You're the architect of your life. You have the power to build the life you want. So start today. Focus on you and take that brave step towards revealing your authentic self. You're worth it. In your journey of personal growth, it's essential to pause and honor your achievements, no matter how big or small. Every step forward, each hurdle overcome, is a badge of honor to your resilience, grit, and unwavering spirit. And so, it's pivotal to take time to celebrate these victories. When you acknowledge your accomplishments, you're not just patting yourself on the back. You're reinforcing a positive feedback loop of success, strengthening your self-confidence, and boosting your motivation to push on. And it's not about bragging or stroking your ego. It's a genuine recognition of the hard work you've put in. So don't shy away from celebrating yourself. You've earned it. Throw a party, treat yourself to a nice dinner, or simply take a peaceful moment to reflect on how far you've come. This isn't vanity, it's self-love, and it's pivotal for your personal development. So step boldly into the arena of self-discovery, my friend. Embrace your strengths, own your weaknesses, and bask in the glow of your authentic self. Remember, the journey to rebuild yourself is a marathon, not a sprint. It's okay to stumble, just get back up. Prioritize your well-being, cultivate gratitude, and embrace change with courage. You've got this. Every day is a new chance to be a better you, to rise, to shine, to thrive. Let's take it one day at a time, together. Thanks for listening to the Audiobooks venue.